What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the More Sports Please podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Herbert. I'm here with my co-hosts, if you want to call them that, Gavin Sines and James Wagner. Say hi.
Hello. Hello.
So today, this is the first podcast we're going to record right now. We're going to start off by talking about some NFL preseason games that just happened. Now, I get it. It's a preseason. Don't get too hyped about it. But football's back, so I'm pumped.
Yeah.
And we want to tell you guys, James is to my right, Gavin's to my left. Gavin is an Eagles fan, James is a Jags fan, and I'm a Steelers fan. So it gets a little hectic when it comes to us three rooting for sports teams. I guess the first game we'll go over highlights is...
Let's watch it and provide commentary.
The first game we'll check out the highlights in is the Colts-Bills game. The Bills ended up winning this game 24-16. Obviously, I don't think Andrew Luck played. It's not showing there's the box scores. Andrew Luck did not play, but Josh Allen did.
Did Ed Oliver play? Isn't that the Bills' first round pick?
I'm gonna guess so.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Oh, Bills lineup. Here we go. Let's check. Ed Oliver, what position?
He's
defensive tackle. Yeah. Well, we passed. Jordan Phillips played at D tackle. Oh, I think I just passed him. Hey, that's an old Steeler. LT Walton. Harrison Phillips. If Ed Oliver didn't play, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Normally, first-round picks play. This is like their time.
Yeah. Well,
Kurt Coleman.
Yeah.
No, he did not play.
Is he like injured or something?
I don't think so. Let's Google. Ed Oliver. I want to apologize for the clicking in the background for the mouse and the keyboard, but for now you're just going to have to deal with it. Ed Oliver on preseason debut.
I guess he did play.
It just must have missed him. Nope, don't really care about Good Morning Buffalo. Get that out of my face,
please. Good Morning
Buffalo. Yeah, it looks like he did play. I'm not sure how he did. Quentin Nelson. You get to see Quentin Nelson up close and personal. Quentin Nelson played then? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he played.
Let's go to the highlights. I want to see this.
All right. Don't want to have to let them hear the audio of the highlights, so I better mute it before it starts.
Yeah.
I know this is not in this game, but there was a Jaguars-Colts game that I have to show you the clip of the Jags quarterback getting rocked. I mean, he got hurt. So Josh, what the hell just happened?
They're playing football.
Wow, the video paused. Yeah, Josh Allen. I don't even know if that was to a receiver or not. This video isn't wanting to play. It's because it's paused. I guess it would make sense. Okay, here we go.
Premium content.
Yeah. Oh. We got who's it? Bill? Is Hauschka still in Buffalo?
Who?
Steven Hauschka. Their kicker?
No idea.
Okay. So it didn't look like Josh Allen was in for long.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm going to guess just a series.
Oh, TJ Yeldon, James.
Yeah. He's an old Jaguar. Bad snap.
Yeah, it's preseason.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the Eagles' backup center has been struggling.
Jacoby Brissett. I figured he'd play a lot. Wow. Bad throw. Wait, that's not Jacoby Brissett, is it?
Is that the one guy?
Wow, yeah, Gavin. It probably is the one guy.
Buffalo. He used to be Buffalo, right?
You talking about Tyrod Taylor?
No.
Oh, it's Philip Walker.
Never mind. Think of a different guy.
EJ Manuel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, but that
Where
wasn't him. I want to say he's nowhere. I don't think he's on a team. EJ Manuel. He is... Gotta go to his Wikipedia page.
Former American football quarterback.
So he's not... No, yeah, he's not on... No, he's a... Nope, that was in 2017. He's a Chief. Oh, but he's an off-season or practice squad member only, so he might have been cut. Check his NFL.com QB. See where he... doesn't say where he currently is. Okay, well, the next game we're going to look at is going to be the... Oh, nope, not the not the Buccaneers-Steelers game.
No one wants
the
to watch
Jets
the
and...
Steelers.
the Jets and Giants, where I'm surprised Daniel Jones had a great series.
Yeah.
5 for 5 for 62 yards. It was insane.
Yeah, but you got to think. This is preseason. He's going up against very vanilla defenses. He's going to see a lot more complicated stuff when he gets out. If he gets out this regular season, which he probably will. But I would...
See, that's where I think we would have a good disagreement. Is you think Daniel Jones will get playing time this season? I don't think he will.
I think he will.
I think Dave Gettleman will trust Eli more because of what happened in the past when he got benched, and then the Giants front office got like a bunch of slander for it.
Yeah,
so when he's in now,
everyone when Eli first got benched was like, "Oh, they didn't think it was Eli's fault." Now everyone thinks it's Eli's fault.
I guess you do have a point.
So I think he'd get more flack if he didn't start Daniel Jones, especially since all the hype around him now because of this drive.
Speaking of another good drive, that Sam Darnold's first drive was pretty solid too.
Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. I think the Jets could do something.
I don't know if I'd say good.
I'd say
maybe decent. But Le'Veon's obviously going to help that out, I think, in the passing game and run game. They've actually got a running back this season. Ty Montgomery, I don't think Le'Veon played at all. Ty Montgomery played for a while. But yeah, that Giants defense, whether it's secondary or second string or not, got cooked.
Yeah. Daniel Jones
completing that pass. 82 or number 12, Cody Latimer.
Oh yeah.
Funny story about Cody Latimer. Every time me and Joseph played Madden, we would go into, I think it was Draft Champions, and Cody Latimer was usually a default guy you got. And we called him the GOAT because he always came up in big situations for whatever reason.
That's Madden.
But I think at the time he was a Bronco.
Ooh, did Quinn Williams play?
I think he did. I think he was talking about it in an interview I watched.
I love watching Quinn Williams
He's pretty
interviews. Bless you. Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you. He was talking about one that I watched earlier, and he was like... talking about how he loved being with the team, and he was like, it's almost like playing Madden, but in real life.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess.
I like the one that says, where he says he's going to play with himself when he gets home. On Madden.
He did play.
Okay. Let me tell you, Quinn Williams, I think he was almost the best player coming out of this draft.
Out of this? You think, wow.
He's ridiculously good. He's big. He's got good technique. I think he's going to do really good in the NFL.
You know, I think Devin White played last night in Tampa versus
he did.
the Buccaneers and Steelers, but I didn't hear anything.
That's because Devin Bush.
He had 10 tackles, I think, and 7 of them were solo, which is crazy. Up next is your team, James. Got smacked by the Ravens, 29-0. I want to show you this hit that was in this game. It came from Young. Have you seen it?
Not the hit.
All right. But it was.
I'm guessing Nick Foles didn't play in this game.
I don't think so.
No,
yeah,
he didn't.
So who's your guys' backup quarterback?
I forget.
We're about to find out.
Oh, Lamar Jackson. Didn't Lamar Jackson he had no rushing attempts?
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see that pass?
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
It was intended for, I want to say, the tight end, but not Kellen Moore. I forget his first name. Watch this. It looks like it's intended for the tight end, but it's caught by...
That was a good catch.
Yeah.
The number 10. Falling down right by the sideline. But yeah, I think I heard something like Lamar Jackson didn't have a single rushing attempt.
Wow.
Wow.
Willie Snead catching that pass for a touchdown.
Really making leaps and bounds in the world.
Did you... there was like this big trending thing that was going on. If you Googled Lamar Jackson can throw, it would autocorrect it to Lamar Jackson can't throw.
I remember that. I also did that with Dak Prescott.
I want to find out where this hit is. Nice.
Good
Yeah,
effort.
good effort for the first
Number
down.
80.
Boykin.
Boykin.
Reminds me when the Steelers got Brandon Boykin a couple of years ago. Did nothing. He's a good special teams player, but other than that, he was shit. Oh, here's the hit.
All right,
I want to see this is the hit. Yeah, no, it's not. It's the next
liar.
play. It's the next play.
Oh, Jesus.
Because it's
pounded
not
in
the next
back.
play, but he gets rocked. They're close to the end zone, so that's why I thought it was that play.
Jeez.
Dang, is your defense going to learn how to tackle, James?
This is.
I know, it's just preseason.
This.
Oh,
that was a nice
yeah,
pick.
nice
Wait
pick, yeah.
for season.
Telvin Smith isn't playing this year, is he? He's sitting out, right? For some unknown reason. Well, the reason's known, but I don't know what it is.
I don't. I remember hearing about that, but I don't. Is he still?
I think so.
Let me look this up.
I think this might be the hit. No, it's not.
I'm looking up.
He got picked.
Jesus. Well, that was a pick 6.5.
I don't know when. The hit's got to be in the game. The highlights, right? Because he got rocked.
Yeah, he
Another
said
pick.
May 9th he wouldn't play in the 2019 NFL season.
Damn.
I don't know if that's changed since then,
Wow.
but did they not show it?
No, it wasn't in the highlights. Let's go to YouTube. Yeah, I mean,
U-Tune.
I'll find it. What do you mean?
Can't reach this page. I wonder why. Let's make a website called U-Tune. It's just a good tuner app for your guitar.
But it's just in browser.
Yeah, it's in browser.
It's like a blank white screen with a guitar string on it.
Jaguars versus Ravens. Hit.
Yeah, I just remember Yannick Ngakoue was sitting out, but he's not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about Telvin Smith.
Here it is. Gardner Minshew got his helmet separated from his head after brutal hit.
He got his head separated from his body after a brutal hit.
He's fine, though.
There it is. Drops it. BAM!
Oh, was that legal?
I don't think they called a foul for it. Or a flag.
I'm wondering who's out here just recording the football game with a camera.
It's like surprised.
He's sitting at home recording the game. Yeah, that is pretty weird. But yeah, he got rocked.
Yeah.
All right, next game we're going to move on to is the Titans-Packers. No, Titans-Eagles. No, the
Big
Browns-Redskins.
Browns.
Baker looks solid on. I'm not even going to go to the highlights of this game. Baker looks solid on his first drive.
And then Dwayne Haskins was a...
So yeah, Dwayne Haskins did not do too hot. He
Yikes.
had. I'll go to it. The box scores, but he had. I think he was 7 for 14 with two
two picks.
interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Case Keenum did play. He was 4 for 9, 60 yards and a touchdown. I knew he drove him down the field. He had a rushing attempt for 10 yards.
Wow.
So did
Look at
Dwayne
Case Keenum
Haskins.
go.
Haskins had 2 attempts, 17 yards, and an average of 8.5 per attempt. There is a box score I want to look at for the Browns. There he is. A.J. Alette.
Oh, yeah, the guy
Funny
from-
story. The guy, he's graduated from Covington, and that's here around this area for the CCC. We all went to the same high school, Tri-County North. It's in a little small town called Lewisburg. But we all play under the CCC. And he graduated from Covington, went to Ohio, Bobcats, and then got signed by the Saints, but was released, and then got picked up by the Browns. And he played. I mean, he had 3 attempts for 5 yards, but he played.
Yeah. Just the fact that he's on an NFL team is
It's
that's
crazy.
cool.
Yeah. I want to see. There he is. Damon Shishi Giuseppe. This is the dude that had that crazy story.
Oh, yeah.
About how he slept in a car and gyms and had no money.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
He had like $200 and he spent it all with a trainer.
Yeah.
Before he went up to try to play.
It's insane. I hope he makes a team. As much as I hate the Browns, I hope he makes it. He caught that touchdown, or no, it was a punt return touchdown. I thought it was kickoff.
Yeah.
Watch that real quick if it'll play.
It doesn't look.
Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't. He was spent his last $200 on training service and didn't have a place to stay. Yep. So he spent 2 nights sleeping outside a gym before the workout. When the day came, he had to lie to get onto the field. He pretended to know Browns vice president and player personnel Alonzo Highsmith.
It's just so crazy.
But for what it's worth,
4.38.
Yeah, he ran a 4.3 to 40, which is a press to Highsmith. Damn, that's crazy.
It's crazy because he pretended all, and then it's like they're like, "Yeah, he's good. Just let him on anyway."
Yeah, why not?
Who cares? He lied. He's good.
Here we go. Did you see the celebration for it?
Yes, I did.
That was
they all just like
heartwarming.
piled on top of him. That was fun.
There he scored a touchdown. He's celebrating. Even the coaches are happy for what happened. That's crazy. Whole team jumps on him. He tweeted it was like he definitely felt the love after this play. Yeah, so good feel-good story for him. What's next? The Falcons-Dolphins. I won't get too much into that.
Yeah.
Dolphins came out and did good. I think Josh Rosen played for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Because, he's over there after getting traded by the Cardinals because they selected Kyler Murray. I did not want to open up the Dolphins page. I just wanted to get the preseason highlights.
Josh Rosen.
Let's see. Yeah, he played. He was 13 for 20, 65%. He threw 191 yards. Ryan Fitzpatrick played too.
Hold Fitz magic.
He was 2 for 5.
Yeah. That's going to be an interesting quarterback situation down there.
Oh, yeah. Patriots won 31-3 against the Lions. Won't get too much into that.
Yeah.
The Titans and Eagles. Titans won 27-10.
Yep.
Yeah, the Titans are stupid.
You want to talk about that backup quarterback?
Yeah, he got sacked, landed on his actually I don't think he got sacked. It was a late hit, and he was falling down, and he stuck both his arms out to try to stop the force from going on his back, and broke his left wrist. So he should be out for 6 weeks, which would bring him, I don't know, back around week 2 or 3. So I don't think we're gonna pick up another quarterback to try to replace him because he's probably going to be back in a reasonable time.
Right.
And we have, Cody Kessler.
We're gonna see how that goes for
backup
you.
quarterback.
Oh, watch the video. I haven't seen it. The injury.
I can almost guarantee you Carson Wentz isn't going to play a single snap at the preseason.
Yo, no.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if Ben does. Ben usually plays at least a series, but...
I mean, with your backup quarterback out for 6 weeks... You got your starter being Carson Wentz. I mean, we'll just have to see if his legs hold up.
Hey. Yeah, see.
Oh, yeah.
Be down on your 3rd string.
Oh, yeah, he knew. As soon as he hit. Mm-hmm. Damn.
But a lot of Eagles fans were like, oh, pick up Colin Kaepernick. Which, I don't have a problem with Colin Kaepernick. I just don't feel like we need to pick up another quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys might. Well, maybe not. Cody Kessler and Clayton
Thorson did terrible.
2 for 9. Oh my gosh. 7 yards and an interception.
We drafted him, yeah. I forget which round it was, but I remember they were talking about it. It's like, oh, it's just the nerves. And it's like, well, let's hope it's just the nerves.
We'll see. I think you guys will pick up a quarterback for the rest of the preseason.
Yeah.
But
part of playing in the NFL is being able to control the nerves. It's a very nerve-wracking thing to be on a football field next to some of the best athletes in the world.
Yeah.
If you can't control the nerves, that's a problem.
Marcus Mariota work on that, yeah.
Marcus Mariota played. He was 4 for 8 with 24 yards.
Ryan Tannehill played.
Ryan Tannehill with 12 for 16,
I
130 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I forgot he was the Titan. I was like, oh, Ryan Tannehill's here. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Tannehill played this year just because Marcus Mariota can't stay healthy.
Yeah, he can't. That's the problem with you guys now. Is you'll have to. Hopefully, Nate will be back and Carson doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Carson hasn't been healthy since his first season.
If Carson actually makes it through the whole season, then you got a good quarterback going there. You just got to make it.
We had a dumb medical staff who rushed him back, even though they knew his back was hurt, and they rushed him, and then it just hurt it more, and it was like, well, let me tell you, Dallas Goedert, go back to the box for us.
All right.
Now, Dallas Goedert, is a man amongst boys.
Dallas Goedert had 3 receptions, 50 yards, 16.7 average, and a 24
They couldn't cover him. He's a starting caliber
Nice.
tight end.
JJ
with Zach Ertz.
JJ
JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
Yeah, that 2 receptions, 23. He didn't do too bad either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm liking how this offense is looking. Our second string defense didn't do so hot though.
Yeah, I feel you.
Neither did ours.
This next game, Texans-Packers, won't spend too much on that. Packers won 28-26. Panthers-Bears, won't spend too much on that. Panthers won 28-13. Now this, the Chargers and Cardinals.
Kyler
You
Murray.
just clicked on.
It'll be all right. The Cardinals, or Kyler Murray, didn't do bad at all. 6 for 7, 44 yards. He had a QBR of 98.3. Yeah, he did pretty solid. We'll watch a video of his highlights. But he looks pretty good.
He looks good.
I think he'll be the best quarterback to come out of the draft, but obviously because he went number 1. But I think Daniel Jones will be second. I think Haskins is going to fail. Haskins is an Ohio State quarterback. Ohio State is notorious for having great quarterbacks in college, but they can't produce in NFL. The only one that came close was Troy Smith, and he got hurt.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. What about Oh, never mind. I forgot the Broncos quarterback situation. They have Joe Flacco, right? And then they have Drew Lock. I think Joe Flacco will probably start.
He will, because Drew Lock did not look good in that Hall of Fame game.
No.
Kyler Murray.
But yeah, I always take
Nice
preseason with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Derwin James played.
Oh.
I'm surprised about that.
He is great.
Yeah. I wish Pittsburgh would have picked him, but we passed on him. And got Terrell Edmonds. Hopefully he comes into his own, but
What draft was that?
I want to say it was 2017, the year that both Edmonds went.
Was that 2017 or 2018?
Oh, 2018, my bad. Yeah, I'm thinking, because the 2019 draft just happened. I think the 2018 draft just happened. Never mind.
Yeah.
Is that Desmond King? Oh my gosh. That's surprising that this many people in the Chargers defense played. That's Joey. No, it's not. That's a black. Joey's not black. Larry Fitzgerald played.
Oh my god. He's old. Still a
Wow.
good receiver, though. It just doesn't have a lot of speed.
Look at Kyler rolling out, extending
He's
plays.
fast.
Yeah.
It's really fast. I mean, there's all this hype around Daniel Jones, and Kyler Murray having good preseason games, but you gotta think. Nathan Peterman looked really good in the preseason when he played.
Yeah. He also looked pretty good in college when he went to Pitt.
Yeah. So I always take these performances with a grain of
That's
salt.
just playing against a bunch of second strings. It will make you look better.
Yeah, you got to.
And no one's gonna bring out their defensive or offensive game plan for that season.
Well, unless you're dumb.
Yeah, unless you're dumb. Yeah, do like a hide it in plain sight, so no one thinks you're actually gonna use this, but you do.
That's
All
what you
right.
gotta do.
Next game we had was the Seahawks and Broncos. Seahawks won 22-14.
How'd you like doing that? Did he play?
Yeah, I imagine, but we'll check it. He played 17 for 28, had 118 yards, a pick, and a touchdown. Flacco played as well, 3 for 4, 87.3 QBR, 19 yards.
Kevin Hogan.
Yeah. Philip Lindsay played. Oh, wow.
Oh, Drew Lock got some rushing yards too.
11 yards. Theo Riddick had -2.
Wow, just put Drew Lock in at running back.
Next game is the Buccaneers-Steelers. Steelers came away 30-28. Let me tell you, we were up 30 to, I want to say 16 at one point.
Yeah.
And I thought this game was going to go into overtime, and I was not ready for that.
Yeah, you know what happened last time you went into overtime?
No.
Me neither.
Were you thinking about
I'm talking about
last year, the first Browns?
the first
the
time last season
Steelers-Browns.
we went into overtime.
Yeah. Josh Dobbs did all right. Mason had the same percentage, but had more yards and 2 touchdowns. Mason really came out. Devlin Hodges. Man, he surprised me.
Where's he from?
Let's check. I want to say... he's from... remember, he was from Sanford, I want to say. That's what it was. Was that Devlin?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I want to say that was where Devlin was from, but don't quote me on that. I'll Google it.
Devlin Hodges.
Yeah, Sanford. Not Stanford. Samford. All right. Devin Bush stole the show.
Yeah, Michigan man.
He went off.
I think that was kind of expected in that game.
Yeah.
I tell you, watching Devin Bush in Michigan, he was like my favorite player in the Wolverines for a long time. So I'm glad he's
It's not showing him any
gonna
tackles.
do good in the NFL. Well, I'm not gonna say he's gonna do good, but he's probably going to do good.
Devin White.
It's still the preseason.
Yeah.
Let's check. I want to know what his stats were because I didn't hear much about him last night. He had 1 tackle.
How many snaps did he play? Does it say?
It does not. He had 1 tackle and 1 assist tackle. Wait, that was probably the tackle. But wow. He disappeared. It was not there at all. Because Devin Bush, jeez, he did some solid work. Okay, that's not the website I clicked. Give me that one. 10 tackles, 7 solo, 3 assists. He almost had a pick, but it wouldn't have mattered because there was a flag on the play for, I think, illegal use of hands to the face.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, it was roughing the quarterback. It was Tyson Alualu who hit him.
Oh, yeah.
Next game we're going to go on to is the Vikings versus Saints. Bridgewater came out, and that's who they were talking about. Bridgewater had a great game playing against his old team. 14 for 19, 73.7%, 134 yards, and a touchdown. Taysom Hill was all right, 8 for 14.
He's more of
hit a touchdown and interception.
Like that. I don't even know what you'd call that position.
He's more of a, I guess, I don't know. You send him out there for like trick plays.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
Yeah,
That's a new position. The guy, the trickster.
He's the trick play. He's the trickster. Cousins played too. He's 4 for 4, 100%, 65 yards and a touchdown. Huh.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins isn't bad.
He's against bad teams. Kirk Cousins is great against bad teams. Kirk Cousins cannot play against good defenses. His record against good teams over 500 is bad.
You also got to think his offensive line and his coaching. Who's it? John DeFilippo, the offensive coordinator, was not doing him any favors. I think who they got now at OC.
Let's do a Google. Vikings OC. It is. Let's go to their team website. It looks like it's Kevin something. I clicked the website too quick.
All right, Kevin.
Because Zimmerman's still their coach.
Yeah, obviously.
That's not. I don't care about Zimmerman. It's the debut of offensive coordinator Kevin Stefanski.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I. Huh. Well, Cousins did pretty good under him for a preseason game, I guess. But
yeah.
All right, and then we got 3 games on the night. All of them, 2 of them start at 8, 1 starts at 9. Bengals versus Chiefs, Rams versus Raiders, Cowboys versus Niners. You think Dalton plays?
Yeah.
Do you think Dalton plays?
Yeah.
I also think Patrick Mahomes plays at least a series against the Bengals.
Maybe if not
Probably,
this week,
probably.
next week or week 3 definitely.
Yeah.
Sometime in the preseason.
Yeah. Raiders, Rams. You think AB shows up to the game? Do you think he's even on the sideline for them?
I don't know.
I mean, if he's not...
He's not playing because he can't find his helmet. They get a good helmet that he wants because his helmet is now illegal.
I found this interesting thing on Twitter. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
All right. We'll come back to that then. I don't think Goff plays tonight. And then Cowboys, Niners. Obviously, Zeke's not going to play.
No.
I doubt Amari plays, and I doubt Dak plays. And then the Niners, I think Garoppolo will play at least a series to come out and try to get back into things after tearing his ACL last season.
Here's a tweet from Brett Coleman, who is a guy, he's a former NFL Network analyst, and he does YouTube videos now. He tweeted this: I am saying this with 100% seriousness, and I wish I didn't have to, but I really think we need to have some professionals evaluate AB. His personality, quote-unquote, quirks and mood swings have only gotten worse as concussions have mounted, and I'm honestly worried about him.
That's what I've been telling people. I think AB genuinely has a CTE from that perfect hit. I think it's just gotten worse.
Because, I mean, he was kind of a diva before, but, like, it's gone just downhill.
Yeah. There was something... Here, I'll get this one up. Josh Harris. Dude, this dude is an idiot. He was an old Steelers running back, and he swore to the gods that Ben fumbled the ball on one of his snaps on purpose. But he tweeted, what has Antonio Brown done that makes y'all label him with such nonsense? Arrest? No. Raped anyone? No. Sexual assaults anyone? No. Failed drug tests? No. PEDs? No. Hit a woman? No. Abuse his kids? No. So what has he done other than have 11,000 yards in 9 seasons? I quoted it, and I said he threw furniture off his balcony and almost hit his child. Just because it isn't in the national media doesn't mean it hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. Bill Cosby got away with his shit for years until someone came out.
Yeah.
And it's just...
AB's just insane.
Yeah, he's gone off the deep end.
You can see it from his hair.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. I mean, at the end of the day, he's a human, but... I mean, if it actually is early signs of CTE, then that really sucks.
I think it's what it is. I genuinely think he got CTE from that hit from Burfict, and it's just gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that rounds out preseason week 1. Sorry,
Did we talk about Cowboys 49ers?
Yeah,
you were talking about it.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about some top stories in the NFL. Obviously, we'll come back to Antonio Brown since we'll segue into him. This whole helmet thing. Do you think he genuinely will retire if he doesn't get to wear his helmet?
No. I think he's bluffing.
I don't think he'll do that. I mean, it really depends on how insane he plans on being, or how far he'll take it. I don't think he'll retire based on a helmet, though. He's just trying to get them to bend the rules, or change the rules, or something.
Yeah. Joe Mixon, did he... No, that's always been his number. 28, right? What? How...
Yeah, he's always been number 28.
How far back is this news?
Here, go back.
Broncos Shane Ray in pursuit of sack a game. Packers Ty Montgomery is one of the best. What? No, this is so far. Oh my gosh. 2017.
Let's see what, I don't know. What's up here? News.
Harbaugh anticipates Griffins. What happened to RG3?
Oh, yeah, he got hurt, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Eagles comfortable with 2 backup quarterbacks. So, yeah. Lions signed Josh Johnson after Tom Savage injury.
Even though Clayton Thorson isn't good.
Darius Philin arrested on aggravated assault charges. Arizona Cardinals defensive lineman was arrested Friday in Phoenix, Arizona, with 1 charge of aggravated assault.
You know, NFL players kind of make me mad sometimes. Because, you're making millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
And you have to just play well, work hard, play football. Just don't hit people. Don't hit, rape, or do anything illegal. I don't see what's so hard about that. You're risking millions of dollars.
It's like you say you gotta work hard and play good. You don't even have to work hard and play good. As long as you're just better than the next guy on your team and you're on the field, you're making
Blake
money.
Bortles got that contract.
Yeah, Blake Bortles is now getting handed money by the Jaguars to not be on the Jaguars anymore. Still not sure why we signed that.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll continue on this AB thing about just... Oh, look, another podcast around the NFL.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just... Duke Johnson being traded from the Browns to the Texans for a 4th round that can turn... I think it's a 4th round that can turn into a 3rd round.
Yeah. I mean, Duke Johnson obviously didn't want to be in Cleveland anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
it's
Who
good
the
for
Texans
him.
have at running back? Dante Foreman?
Lamar Miller. Is
Do
he
they-
still there?
I thought Lamar Miller. I thought they released him
Yeah,
and
but
told
Lamar
him to grow
Miller,
up or something.
Oh shit! I was gonna say Lamar Miller's pretty good. I think he would have a team.
Was it Dante Foreman or Lamar Miller?
I think they're. Oh, Dante Foreman got released because I remember watching or seeing something. Yeah, he's Lamar Miller's still Texan. or whatever you say,
Dante Foreman.
Dante Foreman got released. I did see that because he got signed somewhere. I don't remember where, but I remember reading it. I think I got a note
Dante Foreman.
on my
Put
phone.
forearm.
He's a Colt. Dante Foreman, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
Colt. He had negative rushing yards and 7 rushing attempts.
Jeez.
Negative 1 rushing yards for 7 rushing attempts.
What a guy.
How do you do that?
Huh. All right. Yeah. I did put forearm. Dante forearm.
That was Dante's forearm.
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess we can talk about the biggest acquisitions from free agency. I know that's been a while away, but we're going to hit way over 40 minutes, which should be all right. We're 35 minutes in, and we just got finished with the first topic.
Okay.
These free agent signings and trades. Continuing on with AB, everybody thought Kevin Colbert got finessed. But those picks are looking pretty solid right now, now that AB's thrown his temper tantrum. Obviously, the Jaguars picking up Nick Foles from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, James, but I don't think Nick Foles is going to do as good in Jacksonville as he did in Philly.
No, I agree. I don't think he'll do as good as he did in Philly, but I don't necessarily think he'll just bust out.
Right. I think he's really good under that Philadelphia game plan system.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he is.
You
Definitely.
have Nick Foles is smart, but you have to give him time and you have to give him good receivers.
Yeah.
He can fit balls into very tight spaces.
I wish I had that. Anyway, continue.
I mean, look at his history under any team that wasn't Philly that he's played with, and it's just bad.
I mean, as far as our receiving core still isn't top notch by any means. It's never really been top notch.
No, I mean, what receivers do you have? I'd almost argue that the Jaguars' wide receiver core is almost the worst in the NFL.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. What is it? We got
What do they got?
D.D. Westbrook,
Yeah, D.D. Westbrook, and Marquise Lee,
Cole. What's his first name? Keelan Cole.
Keelan Cole.
I wouldn't argue that it's the worst in
I mean-
the league. I mean, it's pretty bad.
It's
but
not-
who do the Titans have? Corey Davis.
Corey Davis, who I'm really high on.
But that's it.
And
And you also
let's
think
see,
back,
who else do they
it didn't
have?
help last year because we didn't even have Marquise Lee last year.
Okay,
Because he was
since-
out a whole season.
Are we talking about receivers if they're healthy, or receiving core as they stand now? Because if it's receiving core as they stand now, I think I would give it to the Bengals.
Yeah,
AJ
Oh.
Green being taken out.
I'd go as they stand now is what's most relevant at
Yeah.
the moment.
Corey, I just
you look
googled
up
Corey
Corey
Davis
Davis.
on accident. I meant to Google Titans receiving core.
I mean, as far as like the receivers we have, I don't think all of them have necessarily.
Receivering.
I don't think the receivers we have necessarily even reached top of their game yet. I don't think they've leveled out.
I don't know. Keelan Cole had a pretty good game against New
Keelan
England.
Cole did show a lot of potential because it was rookie year last year.
Adam Humphrey.
If they
Oh
get-
yeah,
Corey
Tavon
Davis.
And
Miller.
depending on how they work,
AJ Brown.
depending on like game, how they train them, how the coordinators are, going about game plans and stuff, giving him some good game time might turn him into a good receiver.
Yeah.
Racing.
Listen, I'm trying to type fast.
Racing
That's not what I meant.
Worst NFL racing core.
A receiving core worst the best. Let's see who they put last. Oh, the Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Watkins, Goodwin, and Holmes.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins. Wait a minute.
But that's old.
This
That
is
is
really
old.
old. Andre Holmes. Yeah, this is old. Watkins is way.
Watkins is still in Kansas City, right?
Yeah, I want to say so. Why are all these? I'm gonna go to Google.
Yeah,
Bing
so
is
the-
not doing
Yeah.
any favors.
I mean, Nick Foles being as good as he is too, you gotta add. I mean, because you gotta think. I mean, with all the game experience he got, going in a Super Bowl and winning a Super Bowl. I mean, I think he definitely got better, like even better, on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely better at Washington The Redskins. They don't have. They have Josh Doxson, Paul Richardson. They don't have anybody. Kelvin Harmon, big guy. I think they drafted him. I don't remember what round, but
they got Jordan Reed if he can stay healthy.
Brian Quick. Yeah, they have a tight end, but they don't have receivers.
I mean,
Jacksonville's ranked right above it.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, though, D.D. Westbrook's solid, Marquise Lee's solid, Chris Conley coming over from, I think, Washington? Wasn't he a Redskin, Chris Conley?
I forget.
DJ Chark, the big guy. I was high on him in the Combine when we went. Yeah, Keelan Cole. I don't know. I mean, James O'Shaughnessy is decent, but I don't know if I'd even rank him this far down. They're definitely... Oh, Kenny Stills and Devontae Parker. Never mind. I was going to say they're definitely better than Miami's, but I guess not. Buffalo, John Brown, Cole Beasley, Zay Jones.
Tyler Kroft.
Yeah. Former Bengal.
Yep.
Carolina. Yeah, the farther we go up, I guess I can get it now. Yeah.
It's not that the Jaguars is necessarily terrible. It's just worse than everyone else's.
Yes. Free agency pickups. The Cardinals got Terrell Suggs in a 2-year deal.
Old boy.
They also got Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, he's really good. But I'm glad that we got Zach Brown to replace him because we definitely would not want to sign a deal $20 million guaranteed for the middle linebacker.
Oh no.
We got Zach Brown, who's very underrated in my opinion, from Washington for like $8 million.
Yeah. There's nobody really got for the Falcons except they re-signed Grady Jarrett. Mark Ingram for the Ravens and Earl Thomas. If there's one person I'm afraid of on this AFC North team defense, it is Earl Thomas.
Yeah, he's really good.
Somebody said, I seen a Twitter thing that said it was posted by the Ravens, Earl Thomas or Ed Reed, and then somebody quoted it and said Lamar Jackson or somebody else that they had a quarterback that was busted because, I mean, this pass was terrible from Lamar. Bill's got, obviously what we said earlier, Cole Beasley, John Brown, picked up old Frank Gore, Tyler Kroft, TJ Yeldon. Man, they got some old running backs.
The Jaggers.
They got LaShawn McCoy, Frank Gore, and then TJ Yeldon. Panthers got Chris Hogan.
That is an old running back. Yeah.
Bruce Irvin is
TJ Yeldon is good.
Panther. HaHa is in Chicago. Cordell Patterson coming over from the Patriots, going to Chicago.
I didn't realize he went to Chicago.
Yep.
He was really good.
Preston Brown. Where's the Bobby Hart? There it is.
Yeah, but Bobby Hart is like, what?
Yeah.
He's barely a starting caliber tackle. Like, probably not even that. And
they re-signed Darqueze Dennard. Wow.
Darqueze Dennard, yeah.
Tyler
He's worth up to $16.15 million.
Yeah, so we are talking about
what is Mike Brown doing?
We're talking about the Bengals here. I mean,
now here's a team that this big hype is around because they got some stars, but I yet to see they have to perform on the field with all those egos on that team. I don't know if it's going to happen. The Cleveland Browns. They got OBJ. They got the snitch Morgan Burnett. He's the whole reason this AB drama got out into national media because he told, I want to say, I don't remember, James Jones, I think his name is, Philip Gaines, Demetrius Harris, Eric Murray, Sheldon Richardson, Greg Robinson, and then that guy.
Yeah, I'll believe the Browns hype when I see it.
Yeah, same here. George Iloka's a Cowboy. So is
he was on the Bengals, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Robert
Quinn, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jason Witten came back.
DeMarcus Lawrence is overrated.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He hasn't gotten a sack on the Eagles ever.
Yeah, but look at that Eagles O-line.
Yeah, look at our O-line, but I think...
I wouldn't say he's overrated. I mean, that Eagles O-line is... Oh, my gosh.
It's a really good offensive line.
He's maybe like... If we're talking like Tier 1, Tier 2, and tiers of defensive ends, I put him bottom Tier 2.
Okay.
Or like middle Tier 2.
Okay, here's this. You can take... Okay, we have this thing that's called a bad call break where we disagree with somebody's opinion. You can hold that for now. I think that's a bad call.
No, we're talking about Tier 1. You got like Von Miller, J.J. Watt, Khalil Mack, and then Tier 2.
Right. I don't think I'd put DeMarcus Lawrence that far down in Tier 2. I'd
put him mid-bottom Tier 2.
I'd probably put him top Tier 2, maybe almost in Tier 1. DeMarcus, even though he hasn't had a sack on that Eagles line, Eagles line is arguably the best
It
in
is
the
the
NFL.
best offensive line in the
Okay,
NFL.
come talk to me when you get as good as the Steelers O-line.
It's the best offensive line in the NFL.
Oh man. Moving on to
But no.
Denver, they got
DeMarcus Lawrence he's a bunch of talk.
moving on. Denver got Bryce Callahan, Joe Flacco, Kevin Hogan, Kareem Jackson, and some other guys, Juwan James. And,
Wow. Joe Flacco.
yeah.
How do you think he's gonna do?
In Denver?
Yeah.
No. I don't think he's going to do good.
I think he's gonna do as good as Case Keenum did.
Yeah, that's probably a fair statement. I think, well, they traded away Case Keenum, a overhyped quarterback that obviously everybody knew he wasn't going to do good under anybody else's system, for Joe Flacco, another overhyped quarterback. I don't understand. I mean, he had one good year, and that was his Super Bowl year. Other than that, he's been mediocre at best.
Yeah.
The Lions, C.J. Anderson, Danny Amendola, Trey Flowers, Jesse James, worth $25 million.
No.
I don't know about that for 4 years.
Well,
$11 million fully
Did they
guaranteed.
draft Noah Fant out
Yeah,
of Iowa?
I think so. Either
So
that or
Jesse James
no,
probably-
they drafted T.J. Hawkinson because the Broncos got no Fant, right?
Oh yeah, it was T.J. Hawkinson, the other Iowa
Yeah.
guy.
And then the Packers, Preston Smith, Mercedes Lewis. Nobody really. I mean, Zadarius Smith. Texans, Brian Buddy Calhoun, Jadeveon Clowney plays on the franchise tag.
Has he signed that yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I thought he was holding out.
I got AJ McCarron,
Davion.
Bradley Roby, Colts, Devin Funches, Pierre Desir, Marcus Hunt. You know, I've recently been playing Madden 20, and me and Joseph did this franchise, and I picked the Colts.
Yep.
He picked the Saints. And let me tell you, Pierre Desir and Marcus Hunt, solid. I traded Clayton Gathers because I signed Trey Boston and moved him to, I want to say it's free safety because he's a strong safety, and I moved him. And Justin Houston, obviously.
We're also talking about Madden.
We're talking
here.
about
Yeah.
Madden, which is literally just like paper stats put into a game. And by
Barely
that,
that.
yeah, like by that logic, you're saying that the Browns hype is in fact all real, and they are going to win the Super Bowl this year, guaranteed.
Jaguars got Alfred Blue, AJ Ken, Chris Conley, Nick Foles, Cedric Agbuani.
Cedric Abui?
Yeah, that one. Jen Jake Ryan. Chiefs, Frank Clark was the biggest one, I think, and Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu. Overrated.
You think Tyrann Mathieu is
He's
overrated?
not that good. I mean, he's good.
He's-
He's good. But he's not like elite level safety.
Right now because he's old. Age is hitting him.
Yeah.
When he was an Arizona Cardinal.
We're not talking about Arizona Cardinal. We're talking about right now.
Okay,
With
I'll
the-
give you that
and
one.
Even with the
He's not-
Texans,
I'll
he
give
wasn't
you,
that
yeah,
good.
I'll give you that one. He's not top tier now.
Yeah.
But when he was a Cardinal,
He was the Honey Badger, yeah.
Badger could do. He's not the Honey Badger anymore.
No.
Kind of like Eminem isn't really Slim Shady anymore.
Hold on. What do you think about Larry Fitzgerald?
Larry, like
Yeah.
as a receiver,
Yeah.
he's good. I don't think he'll ever. I mean, he's not top. I don't know
Yeah.
if I even put him top 10.
I wouldn't put him in near top 10.
I don't think he's top. No, he's a good guy. He's
He's
solid,
a good guy, but I think he's
but
almost overstayed his welcome in the
Yeah,
NFL.
he has.
He's getting slow. You know, he gets a catch, but he's not getting that separation that you want, especially with a rookie quarterback. You don't want him making tight throws.
Right.
You want speedy guys.
I don't
at
think.
wide receiver.
Yeah, I think his time was up a while ago. Chargers: Thomas Davis, Brandon Maybane, Tyrod Taylor. The Rams:
Blake Bortles.
Bortles.
I still don't even like $1 million deal.
Crazy. Malcolm Brown, Dante Fowler Jr., Clay Matthews, and Eric Weddle. Glad Eric Weddle is out of Baltimore, but not happy who they replaced him with. Eric Rowe in Miami, Dwayne Allen, and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Miami didn't do hardly anything in free agency, but they signed some pretty top names.
Ryan Fitzmagic.
Put all their money in one place.
Let's talk about the Anthony Barr situation in Minnesota. Agrees to deal initially signing with the Jets, then changed his mind Tuesday after agreeing Monday to sign with the Jets to go back to Minnesota.
Yep, I remember when that happened. I thought that was funny.
And then Dan Bailey, Amir Abdul.
It reminded me of what was the one Patriots offensive coordinator who was like, "Yeah, I'll be the head
I know what you're talking about. But then he came back. I forget his name.
Yeah, same.
The Patriots, Michael Bennett from the Eagles for a 2027th round, along with a 2027 round pick, for a 5th round pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are your opinions on this trade?
I mean, Michael Bennett. Did they extend him? Did they what they sign him to?
Let's check.
Because I know we don't like signing people. I mean, we like signing people, but we don't like giving out lots of money to a position that we're already deep on. In terms, we got Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett, we got Vinny Curry back, we got Fletcher Cox and Malik Jackson, Tim Jernigan in the middle. We don't necessarily need Michael Bennett anymore.
2 years. 16 million.
Yeah, you're already really low on cap space. Trade Michael Bennett away, make more room, get Carson Wentz that big extension. So I didn't mind the trade.
Yeah, I would say though Patriots got him for nearly nothing.
Yeah.
Philip Dorsett, also in New England, he signed for 1 year. Bruce Ellington, Steven Gostkowski, Jason McCourty re-signed. Austin Seferian-Jenkins signed in there with who's that other guy? Benjamin Watson signed in there to replace Gronk, which is going to be really hard.
Bye, Gronk.
I don't think you can just replace Gronk.
Especially with Austin Seferian-Jenkins and Ben Watson.
It'll be hard. Saints, the Bridgewater came back. Jared Cook, Will Lutz, Latavius Murray.
Jared Cook's old. No, wait. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the other guy. Jared Cook's from Oakland, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're talking about Jared, the one that's on Washington Redskins.
Jordan.
No, not Jordan Reed. No, maybe he's not on Washington.
I think I was thinking of Ben Watson.
Yeah. The Giants, Antoine Bethea, Cody Lattimore, Jabril Peppers in that trade, and Golden Tates.
Golden Tate.
Who?
Imagine having Golden Tate be your number one wide receiver right now because of the injuries and suspensions. Feels bad, man.
Now I remember reading a tweet that said Golden Tate has narrowed his choices down to Pittsburgh and New England. Then it come out and he signed with the Giants, and I'm like, okay, I'm never trusting that source again.
Yeah, that was an interesting trade by Howie Roseman with the Eagles when they got him from the Lions.
Yeah,
he was not worth a third round pick.
Jets, they got Le'Veon, which Le'Veon could have signed a bigger deal if he signed with Pittsburgh a year ago.
That's a lot of money for a running back.
Yeah, too much, especially because running backs are the most replaceable position in the NFL. Argue with your mom on that.
I agree.
Chandler Cazzanero, can't pronounce it. Jamison Crowder, Ty Montgomery, Kelly you say that name for me?
I don't know that one.
Osimile, C.J. Mosley.
Oh, yeah.
The Raiders, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown and Vontaze Burfict. Two best of friends.
Yeah. Antonio Brown, $30.125 million guaranteed and a maximum value of $54.125 million. Then Trent Brown for a 4-year, $66 million contract with $36.75 million guaranteed. They're just throwing money around. And then Vontaze, 1 year, $5 million.
There's some they got some range on these contracts.
Isaiah Crowell, Mike Glennon,
people.
Ryan Grant, Jonathan Hankins,
Where did they
Dwayne
get
Heron.
all this money?
Landry Jones signed a deal of unclosed terms. So the best of friends or the Pittsburgh
They
gang.
literally threw $66 million
JJ
at one
Nelson?
guy and then signed like 30 more.
Did he retire?
J.J. Nelson? No,
I'm
Jordy
thinking
Nelson.
Jordy
did.
Nelson,
You
yeah.
got some cap space.
Oh, yeah. LaMarcus Joyner, Evan Lawson, Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, J.J. Nelson, Jalen Richard, Curtis Riley, and Tyrell Williams. Now the Eagles.
Hey,
Vinny Curry, Ronald Darby, Brandon Graham, Jordan Howard, Deshaun Jackson being traded back, Malik Jackson coming from Jacksonville,
Yeah.
Richard Rodgers, and Andrew Sendejo coming from Minnesota.
Yep. Now that's how you do a free agency. Right
I think
there.
the team under it's how you do it. Mark Barron, linebacker, Ramon Foster re-signed. Daniel McCullers re-signed. Dante Moncrief. Quote me on this. Dante Moncrief about to have the best season to date because he's got an actual quarterback.
He might, yeah.
Steven Nelson and Eli Rogers. Pretty good group.
Yeah, but I think the Eagles, though.
I hear you. San Francisco, Kwan, Tevin Coleman, D. Ford, Jordan Matthews.
He was an Eagle.
Yeah. Jason Verrett, and a bunch of other players that I'm not going to name. Seahawks, Michael Kendricks. Biggest
Isn't
one.
he,
KJ
like...
Wright re-signed.
Wasn't he, like, supposed to get his sentence soon?
Yes.
What was it? Has it happened yet?
I think he goes in after the preseason because I think he's going to play during the... And then he comes out sometime.
What? Mike Kendricks.
I'm just going to spell it like I normally know how to spell Michael because I don't know how to spell his. Michael Kendricks.
Oh, yeah. That's a
4 tackles in preseason opener. Sentence hearing scheduled for September 25th.
He's got some time.
Yeah.
Would enable Kendricks to at least play the first 3 regular season games before finding out his legal fate. Could face up to 25 years in jail. So no, he's not coming out.
That put a damper on his season.
Yeah.
Out for season.
For what? For transgression. Not sure what that is, so we're gonna Google transgression. Which is crazy that he's facing up to that much time. Transgression, an act that goes against a law.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Wasn't it something like... It wasn't gambling, was it?
Or
like...
it might have
something
been.
weird.
Let me just Google what he committed. Michael Kendricks. Crime. Ex-Eagle Michael Kendricks pleads guilty to insider trading.
Insider trading. Yep.
Insider trading.
That's not allowed.
Faces prison time.
That ain't not allowed.
He was not allowed to trade his Pokemon cards inside the lunchroom, so he got jail time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny. That was actually a rule at one point.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
For some reason, I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with it.
Wait, what?
Back in school, there was a rule like you couldn't trade your cards.
Oh yeah.
I remember at one point.
I remember someone stole my Yu-Gi-Oh cards out of my backpack.
I remember at one point.
Don't know who it was.
I think it was Noah Gavi, but he was trying to sell baseball cards on the playground.
Oh my god.
You gotta make money somehow.
Like first grade.
Elementary school.
Tampa Bay, Shaquille Barnett, Deion Buchanan, Blaine Gabbert, Bashad Perriman. Tennessee, Adam Humphries, Ryan Tannehill, Kenny Vaccaro re-signed. Ryan Tannehill got in a trade. Washington Redskins, Landon Collins, and overrated Eric Flowers.
Yep.
Case Keenum, Adrian Peterson, and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Oh, he's old.
DRC, yeah, pretty old. That rounds out the free agency for top picks. Running on a bit of almost an hour for this podcast, so let's do draft recap. For draft recap. If I can't type.
For draft.
Recap.
The NFL for draft.
I spelled recap wrong too. Rekeep. Alright. So, first round, obviously Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, Quinn Williams, Clint Farrell.
Well, what do you think about... Hold on. Before we go first. Kyler Murray. What do you think?
I think he'll be...
The Cardinals taking my Kyler Murray.
Yeah. I think it was set in stone when he announced that he was going to the draft.
Yeah. I don't know if...
I mean, good quarterback, but I'm not...
I mean, they had Josh Rosen. I know he did bad.
I mean,
he did bad.
The Cardinals could have used something other than a quarterback.
Yeah, but when you have a talent like Kyler Murray on the board, you don't pass him.
I mean,
I would argue if you have a talent like Quinn Williams on the board, you don't pass him.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's always 20/20 because I'd have said Nick Bosa is better than Quinn Williams, but now he's hurt, so he won't play at all this preseason.
I don't know if you necessarily needed hindsight to see that your team doesn't necessarily... I mean,
no, that's not what I'm...
Good quarterback, good defensive tackle.
That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting at the point that Nick Bosa, I would have thought...
You gotta look at what you need more.
I would have thought Nick Bosa is better than Quinn Williams, but...
Yeah, I see it.
I still Kyler Murray. I think
he'll do good.
Yeah.
But I think if they kept Josh Rosen, they
would have done better.
Not better, no, but still about as good as Kyler Murray would have done.
I still
Maybe
think,
as good.
Kyler Murray will do good.
Josh Rosen was one of my favorite quarterbacks coming out of that class.
Yeah, for you, I predicted Rosen was going to be the worst quarterback to come out of that class.
I don't know about that. We'll see in Miami.
I still think Kyler Murray will do good.
He was a rookie, and he was given the worst situation.
He's still on the Cardinals.
Yeah, but granted, Kyler Murray's not getting anything better in a situation.
He's getting Cliff Kingsbury, that air raid system. That's going to benefit him so much coming out of college.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right, but I still think Kyler Murray. I think maybe not his first year, but second year.
I don't think it's a horrible thing. It's just I maybe would have done something different.
Right. Nick Bosa in the Niners. He's hurt. Won't play at all this preseason. Quinn Williams. Clint Farrell.
Clinton Farrell.
All surprised everybody when they picked him.
Who? I mean, I knew who he was, but why fourth?
Especially when guys like Devin White and Josh Allen are still on the board.
Yeah, especially Josh Allen.
Yeah, no. I'm still happy that we got Josh Allen. We got to bolster up our defense.
Yeah.
Even though it's already bolstered.
Devin White, Daniel Jones going to New York.
I would have, if I was New York, I would take Josh Allen 100% there.
For the Giants?
Yeah.
No. I think they got to pick somebody. I think quarterback was hands down the best decision they should have went. They have to get somebody in there so Eli can at least train him and get him under his wing.
Daniel Jones is your guy, and you know he's your guy, and you know not a lot of people are high on Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
I would have taken Josh Allen, waited for. Didn't they have a first round pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, 17. I would have taken.
Chances are he probably would have fell, and they had
Daniel
the 30th.
Jones. Yeah,
because I think
even
they traded
there,
back in.
I think Daniel Jones would have fell.
Right, but I know this is a completely different sport. But when the Knicks, New York, drafted Kristaps Porzingis, everybody was pissed. Now look at him. Porzingis is a pretty good power forward when he's healthy.
I think that's a lot of things, you know? When you're healthy, you're really good at the game.
Yes. Jaguars, Josh Allen. Lions, T.J. Hawkinson.
I'm excited to see what T.J. Hawkinson does because typically top 10 tight ends, top 10 draft pick tight ends usually don't end up panning out that well. So I think T.J. Hawkinson's a great player, and I think Lions definitely needed a tight end. But I mean, Ed Oliver. Well, they also have Damon Harrison, who's, I mean, he's the best run stopper in the league.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really matter that much nowadays. Anyone can stop the run.
Yeah. Bills got Ed Oliver.
Ed Oliver. Now that's another guy that I was really high on.
Yeah.
Such a great technique.
Now let's talk about one of the biggest shocks that so glad that happened. Pittsburgh trading into the top 10, getting the 10th overall pick, and having Denver go back to the 20th. I think it was the 20th. Yeah. To get Devin Bush. Man, I was high on this guy back when Antonio Brown threw this big old fit and liked George Kittle's tweet back in December. That was on New Year's. I was high on Devin Bush.
I've always been high on Devin Bush.
Yeah, Michigan guy.
Yeah.
But when I heard that, Devin Bush isn't going to make it out of the top 10, there's no way, I was like, there's got to be a way he slides down to 20. I didn't really see it happening, him sliding out of the top 10. But when the trade got announced and is happening I was freaking the
I remember,
because
you guys were in beat-ups, and me and Sean just pulled in. I was like, Steelers just straight up go in. I want to see Herbert's reaction.
Yeah. It was crazy. And to get Devin Bush, he's going to have a fantastic season. I'd argue Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Or at
how
Oliver.
that goes.
Playing New England, playing the Patriots, playing Tom Brady 2 times a year.
Yeah, or Quinn and Williams.
I don't know,
Playing Tom Brady 2 times a year.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You saw the Super Bowl. There's a good... Tom Brady, that might have just been an off day for Tom Brady, but he could be losing it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe
I'm
lost
always
some weapons.
very-
Especially, like, you gotta think, he doesn't have his go-to pocket guy anymore. Gronk's gone.
Yeah.
I'm very cautious when it comes to talking about the Patriots and
It's
Tom
like,
Brady's
I mean,
going to fall off.
I
Patriots
just-
are going to do it,
I
but they
don't-
always do it somehow.
I don't just want to come out and say Tom Brady's going to fall off. He's never fallen off before. And maybe he never will. Maybe he will play for like 5 more years and like win 2 more Super Bowls somehow. And then he'll retire.
Don't you put that bad luck on it.
But
Now-
it's like it could happen, and it wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing for, like, you know, the NFL as a whole. See someone different go to the Super Bowl and go to the playoffs,
Right.
Because Tom Brady's done like destroying everyone.
Yeah. Now, here's my opinion about the Patriots. They lost Gronk to retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hogan's gone.
Mm-hmm.
They lost Danny Amendola last year.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Gordon is just now reinstated, trying to get reinstated.
Mm-hmm.
N'Keal Harry, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how long he's hurt, but I'm pretty sure he got hurt in that Patriots game. Who do they have at the receiving corps? Brady can only do so much. He can't run the ball as a quarterback.
No,
They
he
got
really
Edelman.
can.
They got Julian Edelman. What's the chances he doesn't get suspended for PEDs again?
Can't stay off the juice.
Now, I'll Google N'Keal Harry real quick, because he got hurt, but I fell asleep, and I don't know how long he stayed out for. It must not have been long. No, yeah. Let's Google injury. Obviously, news about N'Keal Harry getting hurt. Not expected to miss. Patriots rookie receiver not expected to miss week 1. So yeah, he limped off the field with a hamstring injury. So they don't think he'll play for the rest of the preseason. But he's not expected to miss week 1. 25-yard catch. His injury is not believed to be significant. Stayed on sidelines in the remainder of the first half, chatting with Brady and other teammates. He's likely going to miss some practice time, but his week 1 status does not appear in jeopardy, as the sources say. Okay, so I guess N'Keal Harry and Julian Edelman. Bengals guy Jonah Williams. Packers, another Michigan guy, Rashad Gray.
You're a Sean Gary.
Yeah, Gary. I don't know why I said Gray. A little bit of dyslexia
He's
there.
a beast. He's going to do good in Green Bay.
Dolphins got Christian Wilkins. Falcons, Chris
That was a little-
Lindstorm.
Was that a little high for Christian Wilkins?
I
feel like-
I think it's about average where they
Yeah.
said he was going to go. Washington, Dwayne Haskins.
Yep.
I get it. You need a quarterback. You don't trust Keenum that much. But like I said earlier in this
Yeah,
podcast,
it's Ohio State
Haskins is an Ohio State quarterback. They don't produce well in the NFL.
Yeah.
And judging, even though, like you guys say, second-string defense, he threw 2 interceptions against a
Yeah,
second-string
yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't. If you're doing that again, it just doesn't look good. I mean, well, you'll have to see. Really, you just have to
Right.
kind of see how it pans out.
Brian Burns to the Panthers. Dexter Lawrence is second.
Lawrence. Giants just did not have a good draft. I mean, I
yeah.
like Dexter Lawrence, but
It was.
it's...
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Vikings got Garrett Bradley. Titans, Jeffrey Simmons. Noah Fant to the Broncos at 20. Darnell Savage Jr.
He's really good.
Andre Dillard.
Andre Dillard. Jason Peters, heir. And I can tell you, Andre Dillard did fantastic against
the
the Titans.
preseason game?
Yes. No one was getting past him. So, I'm just glad we're going to have more security.
More of the same.
More of the same, yeah. Jason Peters has been doing it forever. Before him, I forget, it was number 72, left tackle. I forget his name, but he was doing great too. Him, Jason Peters, Andre Dillard's going to be our next long-term left tackle.
Texans got Tyrus Howard. Raiders, Josh
We
Jacobs.
totally cucked.
The Texans? Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Ravens went with Marquise Brown. So there's another Brown back in the AFC North. And Marquise Brown is cousins with Antonio Brown. And he's already got shades of his cousin because his nickname is Hollywood. He went to Oklahoma. Hollywood Brown. Where does that fit in? I don't get it. Redskins got Montez Sweat.
That was a good pick.
Raiders got Jonathan Abram. Abram.
Yep.
Jerry Tillery
Tillery.
went to the Chargers. L.J. Collier went to the Seahawks. DeAndre Baker.
That was a good pick. I'd say that.
Really?
Yeah, I really like DeAndre Baker.
With Greedy and Byron Murphy still on the board, you think DeAndre Baker was the best cornerback available?
Wait, who?
Baker Murphy?
No, I know. Wait, Baker Murphy?
Right? Yeah. Out of Washington? The Cardinals
I would
selected
say
him.
Greedy would be close between him and the...
Baker
the Georgia
Murphy
game.
was rated. I think his name's Baker Murphy. He was
I don't know if
rated.
Google agrees with you.
He was rated the. Byron Murphy
Oh, yeah.
out of
yeah,
Washington. Sorry, not Baker. Byron. Byron Murphy, who went in the second round of the Cardinals,
Yeah.
was arguably rated the best cornerback on the draft board. The only argument I see for Greedy and DeAndre is DeAndre's got a lot. I think he's got better character than Greedy. Grady's got a lot of character issues. He's not the tackling. Kind of rough. He can't really tackle. So I guess I could see. I'd still think Byron Murphy was
Byron
the
Murphy
best.
now. It's close, but...
And then Caleb McGray went to the Falcons, and then N'Keal
Gary.
Harry to the Patriots at the end of the first round. We'll only recap the first round.
Yeah, let's go through all of them.
We can rock you, and Byron Murphy. We'll go through the big picks. Debo Samuel.
Jawan Taylor, that was a steal and a half by the Jaguars.
I mean, we
Second
gotta
round,
do
yeah.
stuff like that if we're gonna pull out of what happened last year. These big plays on the draft board.
And Greedy Williams.
Greedy falling that far in the second round. I was surprised.
Yeah, me too.
A.J. Brown. Miles Sanders, running back out of Penn
and
State.
J.G.
Paris
Arcega-Whiteside.
Campbell.
The Eagles' offense is gonna tear some defenses up this year.
DK Metcalf was also surprised that he fell that far. Deontay Johnson for Pittsburgh. He was one of the draft picks we got in the Antonio Brown trade. I think the other one was a fifth. Deontay Johnson. Dude's got speed. Dude is fast, but he's hurt right now.
Oh, okay.
I think he'll play next preseason game, but dude's fast. Not much here. Justin Lane. Oh man, everybody was high on him, but dude, he's a good corner. I don't know. His cover skills can get better, but his tackling, man, he needs some help on that tackling.
Should we end it here? I mean, we're about an hour and
No,
15 minutes in.
we'll just keep continuing the draft real quick, and then we'll end it.
Just keep going until we
Just
go
keep
through.
going. We'll go to 2 hours.
We'll
Why
be
not?
fine. Hakeem Butler in the Arizona. Surprised he went all the way to the 4th round. Bryce Love. That running back core for the Washington Redskins is insane. Bryce Love, Adrian Peterson, Darius Geis.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know if I call it insane.
Let's see the running
but
back core on
he's
the
good.
Redskins win them games.
Benny Snell, power back. He did all right last preseason.
Wes Martin.
Wes Martin
Yeah,
out of
the guy we know,
Local
his cousins
guy.
with him.
Yeah,
or something
local.
like that. That's crazy.
5th round. Zach Gentry's all right. Michigan guy. He's fucking tall. He's
Clayton
huge.
Thorson.
Clayton Thorson.
Right there. That was the
Yeah.
guy we were talking about earlier in the
Oh,
preseason
yeah.
game. He did absolutely bad.
Sounds
Sam
almost like
Sutton
he's a
Smith, Isaiah Buggs.
5th rounder.
This dude, Ulysses Gilbert III in the Steelers Buccaneers game, he had some pretty good highlights. And I guess we'll end it off with preseason week 2 predictions.
Alrighty.
I know it's preseason, but
Yeah, honestly, most of these are coin flips.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eagles Jags.
Eagles.
Jags.
Alright.
I think the Jags. Now that Nate's out, I think the quarterback situation for the preseason.
I know.
Packers Ravens.
I mean,
The way the Ravens dominated the Jaguars,
Ravens,
I think I'm going to say
probably,
Ravens. I don't think Lamar plays.
I
but
got mine on the Ravens there.
Bengals Redskins.
Redskins.
Jets Falcons. Jets.
Jets. Yep.
Yeah, going Jets.
Raiders Cardinals.
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 Bills Panthers. Bills. Who you got?
Bills.
Bills. Bears Giants. Giants.
Giants.
You Giants.
I think if Daniel Jones plays. Dolphins Bucks.
Dolphins.
I think Dolphins too.
Yeah.
Bucks.
Okay, you want to go?
Browns Colts. Browns.
Yeah.
Browns.
Browns. Yeah.
Patriots Titans.
Titans.
Titans, definitely.
Steelers Chiefs. Steelers.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Lions, Texans.
Screw with Herbert.
Lions. I'm going
I
Lions.
think Texans. Cowboys, Rams.
Rams.
Don't
say it.
Yeah, Rams.
Saints, Chargers.
Saints.
I think Chargers. Seahawks, Vikings.
Vikings.
Seahawks. And then last, 49ers and the Broncos.
Broncos.
Marco.
One of these episodes, we're going to be doing a regular season prediction, not game by game, but seeing where we think. Like, I think the Steelers will finish blah, 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 and then where we're thinking.
I think the Steelers will finish 0-16.
You're
And
funny.
The Steelers will finish 0-17 for losing the extra game. For
Losing the bye week.
They lost the bye week.
Oh, man. All right, we'll leave you guys off with a question. Who do you think is going to be the biggest surprise team in the NFL this season? I'll let you guys answer too, and then we'll end it. Biggest sleeper team.
This would be a surprise. 49ers.
49ers.
Jimmy Garoppolo, I mean, he's still really good.
Yeah.
Might have been overrated when he first got signed with the 49ers, but I think people have just forgot about him.
Yeah,
now.
if he stays healthy.
I think with, Nick Bosa now.
George Kittle and the offense he has.
I think that's going to be my sleeper team is the 49ers.
I don't know. I don't really think about it till now.
Right, I'll go before you then. It's not really much of a sleeper team, but I definitely see them coming back and making playoffs. Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Everybody is counting them out. Everybody's saying Cleveland's going to win this division. Everybody is saying the Browns are the top of the North.
Yeah,
I still have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
That team has got too many Eagles on it, and Pittsburgh threw all the drama away. They're more team together than I've ever seen. They're off the radar. They've been quiet. They're gonna make some noise in this regular season.
Well, yeah, I could agree. I don't think the Browns are gonna do as good as everyone thinks they're gonna do. The Pittsburgh's definitely got it better this season than they had it last season.
Yeah,
that's for sure. That's completely sure.
That's completely sure.
I am completely sure.
Who do you think's your sleeper team, though?
If I had to think about everything I know, put it together, I definitely think the Jaguars are going to surprise some people.
Right.
Especially because you got to think and put everything into perspective. We got a few good guys in the draft. Both are already good defense.
Right.
Our O line's not the greatest O line, but it's like we got some people in there.
Right. The only problem I see with Jacksonville is I'm not worried about Nick Foles.
It's a receiver core.
I'm not worried about the receiving core either. I'm worried about those, like I said with the Browns, the egos. Jalen Ramsey wants out.
Jalen Ramsey's he's always...
And then Leonard, I don't know what's going on in Leonard Fournette's head.
I don't know.
But he's a solid running back if he just keeps his
solid,
mind on football.
but like you said earlier, if it comes down to it, they're replaceable.
Right. Running backs are really replaceable.
we just lost TJ Yeldon, but it's like he was just a guy.
Yeah.
He's good. We found him, and now he's gone.
Yeah. All right. We're going to end it here. We'll leave you guys off with that question. You guys want to answer it. And thank you for joining the More Sports Please podcast. Sorry we only talked about football, but we'll get to more sports in later ones. This one's kind of long.
More sports, please.
More sports. The More Sports Please podcast. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.
Go Birds.
Here we go.